Our special guest tonight gave other Asian countries flashbacks of the Triggerman, Alan Kaidik, in the just concluded FIBA Asia Championship. Join us live in the studio, none other than the Gilas-Pilipinas sharpshooter, none other than Jeff Chan. Jeff, welcome to the Solar Sports Desk, and of course, congratulations and thank you very much for your contribution to the Philippines.
Thank you, and good evening sa mga nanonood.
I guess first question, Jeff. Let's talk about, of course, we all know na what happened, diba? But let's talk about the preparation. Let's go back to that. Talk about that, the time when you guys were preparing for yung FIBA Asia Championship. When we knew that we were going to host it sa Pilipinas. Talk about gaano kahirap yung moment na yun.
First, mahirap dahil mapapalayo ka sa family mo, di ba? Tapos kailangan mo rin mag-break from your mother team. And then, syempre, yung weather, yung time. So, ang hirap. Tapos, twice a day yung practice. Pero, at the same time, iniisip namin na chance natin to. Tapos, home court pa natin. So, tiis tinis namin.
Jeff, meron ka, actually, that's another thing I wanted to ask you about. Kasi may baby girl ka ba?
Yeah.
Na kakapanganak lang ng asawa mo. So, parang all the more, parang gano'ng kahirap sa'yo na hindi mo araw-araw nakikita?
Yung hirap, first of all, kasi hindi ko siya, sa wife ko, hindi ko siya matulungan, di ba? So, tapos, through FaceTime lang kami nag-uusap. Tapos nakita ko, nandun yung baby, yung mukha. So, tapos yung ate, sabi, Papa, you play basketball? Yes. So, minsan, nalulungkot ako, pero buti na lang may, yung technology natin. So, malaking tulong yun.
Yeah, so during that time, where were you guys staying? Kasi you were away from your family during the duration of the tournament also, diba?
Yeah.
And also parts of the preparation for the tournament.
First, sa hotel. And then, actually, hotel lang. And then, is it, yung FIBA Asia na?
Oh, yung FIBA Asia.
Dusit lang.
Dusit lang.
Dusit lang.
But before that, yung during yung preparation towards leading up to the kasi you guys were traveling, Lithuania kayo, nag-New Zealand kayo. So you guys were really it's a lot of time away from the family.
Sobra, kasi ang layo pa, di ba? Tapos yung time difference, di ba? So kaya minsan napupuyat ako para lang makausap yung family mo. So, yun.
Kwentuhan mo kami about kung paano nag-bond yung team through your travels, na first nag-Lithuania, nag-New Zealand. Paano nakatulong yon sa pagbubuo ng Gilas?
Siguro dahil kami lagi yung magkakasama, halos everyday. And then may mga activities kami na parang sa teamwork eh. Like, for one, may painting na nilabas si Coach Chot. Painting, no? So, kakaiba. Pagtingin namin, sabi, ano to? Tapos, ang daming colors. Sabi, ano to? So, sabi ni Coach, gayahin niyo to as a team. So, sabi, paano ba to? Parang hirap, di ba? So, hindi naman kami artistic or... So, yun. Tapos, nag-usap-usap kami, nagtulungan. Eventually, after namin nagawa, wow, natapos namin, tapos ang ganda.
Tapos, binenta niyo.
I don't know.
So basically, may parang Phil Jackson style si Coach Chot.
Tapos may mga breathing exercises kami na sabay-sabay. Wow. To relax. Tapos yung set mo yung mind mo sa, let's say, fast forward parang FIBA Asia na, inisip mo yung mga mangyayari. So, daming exercises na ginawa.
Okay, let's go to the tournament, the FIBA Asia Championship. Yung first game, let's just say it, medyo subpar yung laro ng Gilas-Pilipinas against Saudi Arabia. Is it partly because na we didn't know too about the team, or medyo overconfident lang yung team?
I think isa yun, kasi wala kaming alam actually. So, scouting report, wala, no? And then siguro, medyo gigil. Siyempre, playing in front of the crowd, di ba?
For the first time rin.
First time. So, yun, isa sa mga part yun na kaya medyo yung laro namin medyo hindi ganun kaganda.
Okay.
You guys won, I think, 2 straight games?
After that.
And then, natalo kayo sa Chinese Taipei. Yung unang game nyo, gigil na gigil kayo, na napanalunan nyo rin. Second game, ang ganda ng laro ninyo. So, sobrang on-a-high kayo. And then, when you challenge Chinese Taipei, biglang
actually,
ang sakit nung...
Heartbreak yun.
Because lamang na tayo nun eh. Third quarter. And then, fourth quarter, I think, siguro nag-relax konti. Kasi I think we were up more than 10 eh. So nag-relax, tapos uminit sila. sa 3 points, and then yun
May
na.
boarding pa yung
May
center
boarding pa yun, yung trailer di ba? Si long hair.
Si long hair. Kala ko si...
Si number 4.
Oo, sama nun kung hindi yan na-shoot yun, malamang pero still, siguro blessing, di ba?
Oo.
Kasi di ba,
Lalo.
The way things worked out.
Akalain mo naging number 1 pa.
Oo.
Yun, that's another thing kasi yung kailangan ko tanungin sa'yo about Chinese Taipei is yung outside shooting nila.
Grabe,
Kakaiba.
ang galing.
Iba, ang galing-galing ng outside shooting
Yun
ng
yung
Chinese
nila.
Taipei. And kayo rin yung shooters natin, yung sobrang na-challenge din sa kanila eh.
Totoo yun. Actually, buong game, ilang 3 points sila? More than 10, or 15?
Ang dami.
15, kami konti.
Mga 15.
So, I think hindi ako nakashoot nun. Si Larry lang pumutok nun
Si Larry.
Si Larry na yun.
Oo.
So, sabi ko, kailangan bumawi kami. Tapos, thank God na lang na nanalo yung Qatar the next day. Diba? Sabi ko,
Yeah.
yes, may chance pa tayo.
I gotta ask, between you and Larry, obviously you, Larry, and Gary pretty much rotate your position. And then, yun nga sabi ni Coach Jong dati na one of you guys has to get hot in order for the team to win. May ano ba dyan? May parang, let's say, not naman rivalry, but I have to beat Larry, I have to beat Gary, or it's always a bonding moment, or you guys always help each other? For
Lagi
more
kami
playing
nag-usap.
time.
Let's say kung, for example, si Larry, or ako na sa loob. Let's say, nag-miss ako 2 straight shots. Kausapin ako, Larry, sige lang, tira pa rin. So, ganun kami. Ng pwesto. Pero, kay coach naman, decision niya yan eh. Let's say kung ako yung mainit, ako yung papasok niya. Kung si Larry mainit, siya yung papasok niya. So, walang agawan.
Okay.
Talagang tulungan lang.
Jeff, were you aware na before the semifinals, nagbigay na silang listahan ng top 10 out of the entire FIBA tournament. And for the top 10 3-pointers made, number 3 ka sa buong tournament.
Hindi ko napansin.
Hindi
Hindi ko alam.
O ngayon, alam mo na.
So, but that's, Jeff, actually, that's one thing. We were talking to Japet and Jason also last night about it. Na parang all the individual stats, all the individual accolades, all the individual, highs ng players sa Gilas. None of you guys really were aware of it. Parang yung goal talaga ninyo talagang was focused. Was focused, and you guys weren't thinking about any individual stats at all. So, how did this become the way it is with this team? Because it is really something that I've never seen from a Philippine national team before.
Sa amin, siguro importante lang yung W. Yun na yun. After the game, hindi ko na kinukuha yung stats, natitingnan ko pa, uy, ganito pala. Wala. Basta panalo, masaya na kami. So, kaya hindi ko alam.
Yeah.
So, 3 points, di ba? So, nagulat na lang ako.
After the Jordan game, you don't know how many points you scored?
No. Alam ko lang, minsan, uy, 3 na yun. Pero yung points, hindi ko na masyadong iniisip yun.
Okay.
Well, siguro after the game, makikita mo na sa taas, doon na lang.
Yeah, but you won't really take this. Kasi sometimes, diba, most of the time, and even in the NBA, actually, especially in the NBA, they'll get the stat sheets, they'll look at the numbers, they'll circle, I have this much assists, I have this much points. Pero sa inyo, sa buong tournament, wala. Wala na ganyan.
Tiningnan ko lang yung stats nung natalo kami sa Chinese Taipei.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pagtalo. Kasi anong problema?
Pag-aaral.
Tiningnan ko, talo kami sa
Okay.
rebound, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Yun lang.
Okay, more of Jeff when we return, and we read replies to our Twitter topic of the night. This is the Solar Sports Desk. Keep it here.
Jeff, let's ask you, obviously, your name came up here several times with the likes of Alan Kaidik, Atoy Ko, Bogs Adornado. Medyo mabigat. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts? You're already considered to be among the elite shooters all time in Philippine history. What are your thoughts of that?
Siguro happy lang ako na, alam mo yun, let's say, naisip nila na isa ako sa mga best shooters ngayon, no? And mapasama dun sa mga legends. So, very happy rin. No? So, siguro nakita rin nila sa ginagawa ko ngayon.
But one thing about you though, because people stereotype shooters as just shooters. Pero I see you now, you're kind of slashing more to the basket more than before. Before, catch and shoot, and mga ganyan lang. Especially during yung FEU days mo pa rin back then. So now, you've become more versatile in that sense. So what else are you working at aside from, of course, still perfecting that outside shot?
Siguro now more on dribbling. Let's say, kasi sa system ni Coach Sheng, so kailangan ko talaga mag-improve hindi lang pwede shooting, So kaya nagdagdag ako ng slashing, now dribbling, kasi daming pick and roll stuff, mga ganun. So, tsaka hindi pwedeng isang ka lang
One trick pony.
Hindi pwede sa PBA.
Jeff, we have to ask, kasi okay, first of all, for example, Gary David, alam natin yung training ni Gary, sa sarili pa lang niya hindi yung kasama sa team.
Yeah.
Gary, kailangan 100 made free throws pa yata yan, hindi aalis ng gym, magta 3 points pa yan. Your personal routine?
Me, before practice, siguro mga 150 yun before. And after, another 150. Made.
Made?
Yeah.
Wow. So
Then,
how long does that take you? Like,
minsan 30 minutes, mga ganun.
30 minutes lang?
150 minutes?
Depende, pag minsan maalat, talaga tuwatagal, pagod. Pero yun ang routine ko every practice.
Okay.
But when it comes to your team though, syempre, nakita natin yung akyat baba ng Gilas sa buong FIBA tournament. Syempre yung pumutok yung laro mo, and then may time na si Gary naman sobrang hinihintay ng mga tao mag-perform, and then umabot din sa point na nawala sa inyo si Marcos.
Yeah.
So parang, as a team, paano nyo parang nagawa na i-maintain yung core ninyo, your bond, and para hindi mawala yung pag-asa ninyo?
Siguro, lang, yung tiwala sa isa't isa, kahit na, let's say si Gary, hindi maganda laro, may nag-step up. Si Marcos na wala, si Japet nag-step up. So maraming nag-step up. So parang hindi kami nag-rely sa isang tao. As a team lang talaga always.
Going back to that Marcos, when Marcos went down against Korea. In the second quarter of that game, what's the first thing that went to your head? Na parang, wow, medyo
mabigat. Lalo sa rebounding.
Oo.
And sabi ko, actually, pag halftime yun, tinanong ko yung PT, sabi ko, makalaro ba si Marcos? Sabi niya, baka hindi na. Sabi ko, shucks. So kinausap ko yung big, sabi ko, hey, kailangan nyo mag-step up. Kailangan natin rebound, outlet agad. Yun, buti na step up sila Japet, si Ranidel, Mark Pingris.
Oo, Pingris.
Anong ginanaan nung time na yun. Kahit pilay na.
He was hurting na rin.
Actually, first quarter pa lang yun.
Masakit
na.
Oh.
And then, sabi niya, kaya ko. Sige.
Fighter talaga.
Fighter talaga.
Si Sakuragi talaga. And then umiyak after the game.
Puso talaga.
Oo, di ba? Umiyak after the game. Pinayak nga ako eh. So.
Okay. May mga questions tayo from Twitter. Ito naman, Ryan Abaday. What is going to be your preparation for the 2014 Spain World Cup?
Wow.
I don't know pa eh.
Preparation ka agad? Hindi ba pwede
Medyo malayo eh.
Hindi. Actually, hindi ko pa alam plans nung management.
Okay.
Because now, balik kami sa mother teams namin sa PBA. So, I don't know kung paano nila isisingit yung training camps namin. So, hindi ko pa masasagot yun.
Okay, but for now, I mean, as far to your knowledge, is this the team that's gonna go to Spain or may may konting adjustments pa? So right now, we're just celebrating. Celebration mode pa rin.
Sana kami ulit. Pero, I don't know. Depende sa management yun.
Okay. From Rafael Alonso, Rafael asks, does comparing him to the Triggerman put too much pressure on him?
No.
No pressure?
Yeah, hindi ko na inisip yun actually. Actually, college pa yun.
College pa yun.
Pero hindi ko na inisip. Basta ako laro lang ako.
Okay, Adrian Bautista, what is his message to young ballers out there who aspire to become great basketball players?
Discipline and hard work lang. Wag lang maging complacent sa isang, let's say, magaling na ako. Hindi pwede. Kailangan mo pa rin mag-improve every day.
Sabi nga ni Kobe kahapon, I was asking him about the Philippines qualifying for the FIBA World Cup.
Yeah.
Sabi niya, don't be content on just getting in there. You gotta get in there and improve before you enter the tournament.
Tama.
Diba?
Kaya dapat makaisa tayo or, diba, makaisa rin tayo dyan sa World Cup. Kahit mabibigat ka lang.
From Alan Antonio, Alan asks, I'm a fellow Tamaral. Rate you, Arwin, and Johnny A. 1 to 3. Who is number 1? Who is number 2? Who is number 3?
Number 1 ako. Ang hirap naman tanong nun. Siguro sa dalawa na lang. Kaso iba yung style ng play nila
different position, different era.
Di ba?
So, but if you were to... Okay, let's take you out of the equation. Kasi medyo humble ka kasi.
Medyo lang.
Siguro si Johnny.
Johnny A.
Muna, kasi...
Kasi retired na eh. So,
Kuya. After
na eh.
si
Saka hindi mo
Arwin.
na makalaban sa PBA. Mamaya si Arwin, pamantay sa'yo. Ako pa na yung second, ha?
Siguro, one, two. Sila lang naman may parang nakahang na jersey sa...
But okay, I gotta ask you, before we proceed with this, I mean, FEU, undefeated in first round sa UAP. Surprised ka ba na how successful FEU is? Especially with a new coach.
Bagong coach.
In Nash Rosella.
Surprise, kasi una kala ko medyo hindi ganun yung tatakbuhin nila. Because first, sa mga, yung mga leagues before, let's say Summer League, hindi naman sila umabot ng championship, mga ganun. So sabi ko, nagulat ako. So I think, dahil yung kay Coach Nash din.
Coach Nash effect.
Yeah, galing.
Okay.
Galing
Okay,
ng...
from... Kevin Alas.
Si Idol.
Ito si Kevin, nagpapaka-reporter na rin siya. He's been posting pictures on Instagram, si Kobe, ganyan-ganyan. Nagpa-post na rin siya ng
Akin na
quotes.
yung sapatos mo, ha?
Ayan, Kevin Alas, what is your secret to success despite being picked late in the second round in the draft?
That's actually a very great question from Kevin.
Well, actually, nung draft, parang malungkot ako nun.
Yeah.
Because despite na, alam yun na, nagkaroon ako ng awards sa college, PBL days din. So kala ko, expected ko parang hype. First round. So eventually, naging second round. So sabi ko, hindi pwede. Parang challenge sa akin yun. Ngayon na, papakita ko sa inyo na parang I belong here. Parang ganun.
Do you have the list of the players na who went ahead
Nauna
of you?
sa
Naalala ko yun.
Naalala mo yun. So right now, sige, nasa PBA mo ba kayo?
Diba? Parang yun ang challenge sa akin. At saka swerte rin ako dahil si Coach Yeng, yung tiwala niya sa akin. So, first conference, ando si Coach Yeng. Tapos nalungkot ako kasi lumipat siya ng ibang team.
Yeah.
And then, happy ulit ako nung nagkita kami nag-reunite kami sa Rain or Shine. So, very thankful ako kay Coach Yeng dahil sa tiwala niya sa yung ability ko.
I have to ask you about Coach Yeng also. Since napasok ka sa Gilas, may nakausap mo ba si Coach Yeng? Ano yung reaction niya na pasok ka sa Philippine team?
Kanina nakita kami sa practice. Sabi, congrats ha. Ensayo ko na. Laro tayo bukas.
Walang vacation. Isang typical
Yun lang,
Coach Yeng.
Okay,
Congrats.
practice na.
Practice ka na.
Game.
Yes, Coach.
Okay.
Trabaho na.
Can you describe? Okay, we know the relationship between Coach Yeng and Coach Chot. They're not exactly, they're very different, but the same also in some ways. How would you compare Coach Yeng Giao and Coach Chot Reyes?
Hirap pa. Siguro, paano ba? Siguro mas ano lang si Coach Yeng yung system niya, parang rotation ng players. Kay Coach Chot, medyo, paano ba?
Motivational.
More on, magaling siya sa ganun. May mga, let's say, before the game, may mga movie clips yan. Para ma-inspired ka.
Phil Jackson talaga.
Si Coach Yeng, walang ganun. Pero, through, parang, paano ba yan? Maglaro ka lang. Ganun lang siya. Laro. Alam mo na yun. So, alam mo na yung gagawin mo.
Okay. Let's move on to the next question from Harvey Gray. Harvey Gray asks, sinong player mahirap depensahan sa PBA?
James Yap. Laging foul agad.
Tingin pa lang, foul na eh.
Joke lang. At saka si Mark Aguiwa.
Mark and
Mark
Steve.
Aguiwa.
Are you surprised na, of course, we all know in the PBA, two of the most popular players in the PBA, two of the deadliest, offensive weapons in the PBA, James Yap and Mark Aguiwa, na hindi sila kasali sa Philippine team?
Well, I think in-invite sila eh.
Yeah.
So I think, siguro nagkaroon ng problem doon.
And that whole rule na one per team.
Player sa team, no? So, siguro sayang din.
Yeah.
Kasi, tapos si Mark, gusto rin maglaro. Kaso nga, andyan na rin sila LA. Tapos, so, siguro nag-give chance. Binigyan kami din ni Mark ng chance na maglaro.
So, one thing that Coach Yeng also said during the tournament, that he's so proud of how you and Gabe were performing throughout the entire FIBA Asia Championship. And obviously, honestly, between everybody in the team, yung confidence ni Gabe, I saw it rise. Like beyond, I bet higher than I've ever seen Gabe
Both
Norwood.
ends of the floor.
On both ends of the
floor.
floor.
No?
And you also in the sense that you've become this in Asian basketball. Alam na ng buong Asia na isa best shooters ng Asia. How will that translate to the PBA? Because we've seen this before na parang with the international success of a player, medyo nagtatranslate yan sa PBA. So, do you think that especially in this coming conference, in the next one also, that this will benefit rain or shine with you and Gabe there with the confidence so high?
I think so, because lalo na defending champion kami sa Governor's Cup. No? So, kailangan namin dalhin yung intensity na yun pagbalik namin sa rain or shine. Because parang tapos na yun tapos na yung FIBA. So now, kailangan namin yung focus sa rain or shine. And kung ano yung ginagawa namin before, yun pa rin gagawin namin.
So when you're asked to defend Gary David and Larry Fonacher,
trabaho lang. Diba? Pero hindi naman ako yung nananakit or ano. Basta trabaho lang, sorry.
Sorry na lang. Alright, Jeff, last message mo na lang sa lahat ng mga fans na sumuporta sa inyo sa buong FIBA tournament.
At sa lang fans ng Rain or Shine.
Yes, I wanna thank yung mga nanood na sa FIBA Asia, lalo na pumunta sa MOA, sumuporta sa amin, and mga naghintay after ng game. After ng game, I think 11:30 p.m. Nandun pa sila sa labas, sinintay kami. So, thank you talaga. And sa Rain or Shine fans, yes, may game na kami tomorrow. So, I hope to see you guys. And please watch our game every day.
Okay. So, walang rest.
Oo, wala.
Mga Gilas-Pilipinas players.
Congrats, practice ka na.
Classic Yang Giao.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff, and
Thank you,
congratulations
Jeff.
again.
Congratulations. Pinayak niyo si Gino.